Yes, sir. Here we go. Kicking off the first match of the winners quarterfinal with Blackwing immediately face planting itself in probably the worst possible position it could be in against Attendant's hammers. What?
He is lifting him while upside down. How do you do that?
I'm not sure how anything that is happening right now is happening, but Blackwing seems to have recovered from whatever that was first. And Attendant will try to do the same now. Essentially, yes. The Blackwing has done very well in the control game so far in this tournament. Been quite indestructible and was the first to take down Calypso, the #1 seed, into the loser's bracket. Attendant has done well so far, but is getting manhandled by Blackwing. Two robots separating for now. We'll try to charge at each other once more.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, oh, Blackwing just flung itself into the spinner for no reason. Can something fucking happen? Aside from Blackwing throwing itself into the spinner again. Oh, here we go. Blackwing managing to get underneath Attendant, slamming itself into the hammer. Instead of taking a hit itself for once, Blackwing, with a burst of speed, hurling Attendant into the wall. Yep. Once more. Oh, Attendant narrowly missing the hammer, but will it avoid the pit? Is Blackwing going straight for it? Oh, takes a little detour for now. We'll throw it inconsequentially into the middle of the arena, but still getting behind Attendant. We'll send it tumbling. Yep, I'm gonna...
At least something happened.
Oh, yeah, and Blackwing's getting underneath Attendant once more. Yeah, but I can tell you right now, if, you know, nothing happens in the last 15 seconds of this match, you know, as things continue, it will be a Blackwing victory thus far, as it has certainly won the, well, aggression game. And whoa, and with that hit, I think it's justified itself the edge on control as well. So Blackwing will go on in the judge's decision. Who knows? But on to our next match. We will see if Heartbreaker will join its teammate in the winner's semifinal, or will Captain Safeguard's awkward shape be a bit too difficult for Heartbreaker to pin down. Heartbreaker coming out strong so far. Captain Safeguard will have to be careful that Heartbreaker doesn't get a solid hit on those sort of exposed motors on the sidearms. Right now, though, Captain Safeguard has shown no control whatsoever as Heartbreaker slams it into that arena spinner. Oh, Heartbreaker almost watches its opponent fling itself out of the arena, though, but it'll have to be careful because Captain Safeguard was able to get a couple hits in with that disc as it's sent flying through the air from Heartbreaker, who smartly gets around him. And then Captain Safeguard backflips right out of the arena. And now we have Blood in the Water up against the formidable fan favorite 8 Wheels of Terror. Blood in the Water coming fresh off of a victory, knocking out the #2 seed down into the loser's bracket. And it's in a great position now to flip 8 Wheels of Terror out, but it'll get away for now. Blood in the Water tries to go towards the side of 8 Wheels of Terror, who makes an expeditious retreat, but Blood in the Water hot on its heels. It spins around once more. We'll want to avoid getting towards that low sidewall where Blood in the Water does its best work. Just missing now. Toppling 8 Wheels of Terror, who's trying desperately to escape Blood in the Water. Gets away for now. Being very quick across the arena floor, just missing that big hammer. Blood in the Water instead will take some damage, but 8 Wheels of Terror will right itself right back into it. Finally, though, getting underneath Blood in the Water, and we'll push it around, maybe into the hammer. Nope, instead it'll take a hit itself. As we go on this dizzying merry-go-round, we'll see where Blood in the Water ends up. A little bit of a nothing burger there as Blood in the Water is tapped against the wall. 8 Wheels of Terror tries to flee. Blood in the Water electing not to use its flipper yet. There's a good flip now as it directs 8 Wheels of Terror back towards that hammer. Almost starts to high wall it, but instead it'll take some punishment from the hammer as 8 Wheels of Terror backs it into there. It'll run away for another slam onto Blood in the Water. Trying desperately to get underneath and direct it towards the hazard, but Blood in the Water, bit of a premature flip there. Otherwise, it's in a good position now to flip 8 Wheels of Terror over, but 8 Wheels of Terror forcing Blood in the Water back into that arena spinner. It had a good chance to get underneath behind Blood in the Water for a moment, but backing away again, going for another ram. With robots collide in the middle of the arena, Blood in the Water flicking 8 Wheels of Terror away and back against that high wall. Blood in the Water taking a hit from the hammer as 8 Wheels of Terror flings itself into that arena wall again. Going tumbling once more, flying through the air and landing on Blood in the Water. Blood in the Water winning this wedge game so far, as 8 Wheels of Terror will try to right itself. Blood in the Water not quite assisting with that, as it makes 8 Wheels of Terror do a full spin as it continues spinning around all over the arena. Blood in the Water in control of most of this fight, as we just have about 40 seconds remaining. 8 Wheels of Terror will want to get some control back in its favor if it ends up going to a judge's decision. Blood in the Water for now, I think, is going to try to direct it over to that wall. 8 Wheels of Terror righting itself with a good timing. Might be able to get underneath. Oh, shoving it up against the wall. Blood in the Water rights itself for now, sustaining a bit of damage from that. Oh, 8 Wheels of Terror, no! Why? Things were finally looking good for it.
Himself.
Then we have Thought Contagion against everybody's favorite Punterator. I think this will once again be a pretty good matchup for Punterator, as horizontal spinners seem to be its folly, but it hasn't quite matched against one yet. But Thought Contagion's doing well to get around behind Punterator. But now it's performing its Spike Ball special. The Thought Contagion will want to be wary of that. Getting in behind it once more, but going mostly weapon on weapon so far. Steering it towards the arena low wall, Punterator colliding with the top of it and bouncing back towards safety. Although, meeting back against that egg beater drum, how safe really is anywhere in this arena. Punterator just sent, spinning, again and again. Thought Contagion not letting up at all. Going to end this one quickly, Punterator sort of, in a roundabout way, directs its disc back towards Thought Contagion, who gets underneath in a very good position to deal some heavy hits to the backside of Punterator.
Back shot.
Yeah, the back shots continue as Punterator takes yet another hit. Oh! But Punterator with a crushing hit onto the top of Thought Contagion there. Dealing some damage to part of that egg beater, and now Punterator's finally in a good position. Breaking off more pieces of Thought Contagion, who, once again, gets underneath Punterator. Punterator snapping off more of that drum, but it might just land in the pit here. Thought Contagion will defeat Punterator and move on to the winner semifinal.